Happy Monday, Antelope Valley. I hope everyone had a nice 4th of July weekend. It is July 7th, 2025. I'm Mark Troth, broker and co-owner of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Troth Realtors here in Lancaster, California, bringing you this week's version of the Antelope Valley real estate market snapshot, where week in and week out, we take a look at exactly what's going on in our local real estate market. As I like to point out every week, Phil, it's important that residents, property owners here in the Antelope Valley have a trusted local resource to go to in order to follow along with our real estate market. Often our statistics get lumped in with Greater Los Angeles County, Southern California, and as over 4 decades of experience here in real estate in the Valley has shown, uh, our market is definitely unique unto itself. Before we take a look at our last week's statistics and where we start this week, I always like to point out that our statistics are courtesy of the Greater Antelope Valley Association of Realtors. So how do we start off the first full week of July? Well, it's kind of to be expected. Is last week was somewhat of a pretty short week. A lot of people took off Thursday for the 4th of July holiday on Friday and extended it out another day. So our numbers are a little bit skewed this week as we start this, like I said, July 7th. Our active listings down just a tick, down less than 1%, 1,079. We were at 1,087 last week. The pending, those properties under contract in escrow, dropped below 400 for the first time in a long time, down to 391. So obviously not a whole lot of properties coming on the market last week, and definitely buyers were taking a little bit of a break for the holiday, in my opinion. So down to 391. We were at 410 last Monday, the 30th. So for the week of June 30th through Sunday, July 6th, 92 residential listings came on the market. That's down 24.6% from the prior week of June 23rd through June 29th, when we had 122 new listings come on the market. We'll definitely keep an eye out, see if that starts to pick back up this week as we head into the balance of the summer selling season. So the median list price of those 92 properties, $480,000, down just 1%. And as I just mentioned a couple minutes ago, is that new properties under contract in escrow, 53. That is down 33.8% from the week prior when we hit a nice number of 80. So it may take a couple days, maybe the majority of this week, to rebuild some of that momentum, and to see that pending number bounce back up. So if it's still down a little bit low next week, really no reason to have a lot of concern, but we'll truly definitely follow the long-term trend. Median number of days, the 53 properties were on the market. 23, that's down 15 days from the week prior. So kind of analyzing that number, that 23 for those 53 new properties, is that there are buyers out there, and what motivates them is when something comes on the market, good condition, good price, and as shown even during a holiday week, they're going to make a move on those nicer properties as they come on the market, as shown by that median number of days on the market of 23. Our closings last week through the MLS, 51. That's down from 76 the week prior, 32.9%, but a nice little bump up of the median sales price to 510,000. So as I mentioned, is that last week was a light week, so definitely those numbers are somewhat skewed. And as always, we'll continue to follow along and see where our market heads as we could go into the balance of July and into August. But as always, if there's any other information, statistics that you may need, please feel free to reach out to myself or any of our other trusted associates here at Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Troth Realtors, where we have proudly been serving the Antelope Valley real estate market since 1957. All right, everybody, take care. Make it a great week, and we will talk with you next Monday. Bye bye.